No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and I'm in here today with Dallas's very own Ginn Lee. How you feeling?
Hey, what's up with it, man? I'm good. I'm
Chilling,
blessed.
man. How you doing?
Blessed, man. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of like going through the media cycle in a way that you probably ain't really had to deal with before, huh?
Nah, because I have, but it just didn't blow up to this level.
Yeah, because when I'm looking through like your old interview clips and stuff,
Yeah.
it's like they're talking to you about this exact stuff, but it
Yeah.
was like on a smaller level. Yeah,
Right. Yeah,
definitely.
for sure.
But I want to get the whole backstory and everything
Okay.
first before we tap into any current events. So tell me a little bit about, you're from Dallas, like from birth?
Dallas, Texas. Yeah. Shit, if you know anything about Dallas, it's a lot of people there that where you born at, you move around, you know what I'm saying, a lot. So I was one of them, like, 2 schools a year type shit. So, but always in Dallas though, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, like never on the other shit. So yeah, straight Dallas, straight from Dallas, Texas.
Definitely. What were your parents like?
At the beginning stages when I was a baby and shit, it was more or less like, they partiers. Like my mama, she was a stripper whenever, that's how I was born. So my mama was a stripper, you know what I'm saying? And that's how she met my biological father, you know what I'm saying? He worked up there, they whooped the whoop, whatever, and then that's how I came. But my stepdad came into my life around like 6 months type shit, and he raised me. But they were just like little party animals type shit, and then it got to a point to where I'm like, from like 10 to 15, that's when it started getting to where like, shit, the lights getting cut off, you know what I'm saying, whoop, this, and that, and then it got real bad.
They had you young?
Yeah. I mean, I can't really just think about it, but yeah, like 20s, early 20s.
Definitely. So like, was that just obvious to you from super early on? Like, oh, my parents are not really like as responsible as some of the other parents around me.
I mean, of course, because you go, and really no, because the people and everywhere I'm around, it's like, it's kind of normal. You know what I'm saying? I am kind of on the worser side of all of my partners and shit like that, just because, like, when I say they was drug addicts, bro, I'm talking about I come home one time and the stove gone and the fridge gone. We ain't got no food and nothing in here. Then the next day, you know what I'm saying, my dad taking the copper out the wall and shit. So now we can't even take a bath. You know what I'm saying? So, and this all within like a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? It's getting that bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is like 10, 12 years old. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
So,
and how did your parents like explain that to you?
They real. Like my parents my dad, he kind of more the he don't like confrontation, but my mama on like, man, I tell him whatever. Like I knew about sex at a young age. I knew about everything that you ain't supposed to know. I knew about that shit when I was younger. So I'm the ones at the school telling the kids about woo woo wah wah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that type of shit.
That's crazy though, because like that's the definition of a real drug addict, is that they'll sell everything.
Oh yeah, it's one story where shit, the constable had came and kicked us out, put all our shit on the front yard, and people started dropping, y'all having a yard sale, y'all having a yard sale. Shit, it got to the point my mama started saying, yeah, sold everything we had. Shit,
wow,
we ain't having nothing. I was sleeping on the couch in the front yard for real.
Holy shit! So did they clean their act up at some point, or are they still kind of in that life?
Yeah. So when that. It got to a point to where it's like, I'm all the way in the streets now. Like this, it's over with. I'm all that. So I'm kicking doors. She coming into the house and she seeing like shit ton of purses and a shit ton of like just shit that we done been stealing all day. And like this shit a job. This a 9 to 5. Like we waking up watching you take your kids to school. So now we know ain't nobody there. Woo woo. You know what I'm saying? So this is a job. So it's that. My brother living at his friend house and he only like 6 or some shit like that. My sister living in the trap with me, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like it got to a point to where she was like, man, it, I'm gonna go get clean, you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, my mama really real, like, so she knew like, damn, I'm up. I tripped all the way out.
So when she knew that you were robbing houses like that and stuff, was she upset with you, or was she almost just like, shit, that's the game, that's how it goes?
Man, this what we on right now. You know what I'm saying? She obviously got clean, so she wanted me to go a different route, but she already knew it was too late how I was rocking.
Wow.
Yeah.
So were you ever like a good student in school, or did your home environment kind of make it impossible for you to really buckle down?
Well, I like my first love before the music and the rap and all of that shit was football. You know what I'm saying? So my 9th grade year, I kept the 70s, you know what I'm saying, just so I could play. And then I got caught with weed at school, like at the very, very beginning of 10th grade. And they told me I wasn't gonna be able to play football. And that's what threw me all the way off the rocker. Cause the family at the crib, it's over with. Like, they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So now me, I gotta figure something out. You know what I'm saying?
Without sports, it's just one less thing that's keeping you away from the home environment.
Streets.
Yeah.
No,
and it takes discipline to do good in school or to do good in sports and all that.
And at that time, it's like I can't even get up to get to school for certain reasons, or you know what I'm saying. You ever go to school and not take a shower for 2 days? Like that shit, you don't go to school no more after that. You figure out how to take a fucking shower. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, that's just what it was.
Was your neighborhood almost all black, or were there other white kids around?
It was just a normal hood, bro. Like in Texas, we're kind of integrate. How you say that word?
Integrated. God damn it, we both can't. Integrated.
But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like it's really more essays where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's still a hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pleasant Grove, South Dallas, East Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Those are really the main places I was in. You know what I'm saying? And like Northwest and the Cliff and shit like that, I really wasn't over there, but I'm good over there. I fuck with people over there. It's love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everywhere. I never really. Maybe like 1 year we lived in Plano. You know what I'm saying? Which is like a suburb. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, it was just shit. The street, it's regular, just street shit. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. You graduate high school?
Nah, no.
What grade do you?
10th grade.
Okay,
it's over with.
And so at that point, you were just completely focused on running the streets.
It wasn't like completely focused on running the streets. It's just it is what it is, and it was what it was. Like I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? And I know if I don't go hit this lick, I'm not gonna have no money in my pocket. Like it got to the point where I'm selling my mama dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling my family dope. You know what I'm saying? At 16. You know what I'm saying? So it got like that. It got real, bro.
Damn.
It got real.
Okay. Did you fall back on all that at a certain point, or did you ever get caught up?
By the grace of God, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never really just seen no real time. You know what I'm saying? But once I had a kid, I kind of fell back from it. But even once I had a kid, I was so fucked up still then. Like, I'm still robbing and doing whatever I have to do to get my kid right. You know what I'm saying? So I would say, like, once I had my kid and I started taking this music shit serious and all of that shit, I kind of tried and made myself steer away from it. But, you know, that shit gonna be in me regardless. I'm still just from the hood. I'm proud of my environment. You know what I'm saying? So I just be me, bro. So however I feel and how, you know, I tweak sometimes too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I black out, I get to stuttering and not knowing what I'm gonna say, and then now I just want to fight. So it's like I'm just trying to. That's good. That goes with the hood shit, just trying to leave all that shit behind. But at the same time, anybody from that know they can't just leave that shit behind like that. You know what I'm saying?